Hey guys, this is Chester here. So, I've been a bit busy with a bit of a small little project. So as you can see, this particular power extension cables, it looks very old. And you'll be right to think that it's so, because this is actually from, I believe this used to be taken from the 1960s era. So that is about 50 years, give or take. Yes, this freaking power cable is 50 years old. And yeah, when I first got it from my grandma, it was hidden in the old house for a very long time. So I figured, why not just take it out, see whether I can revive it and whatnot. So we had to do quite a few things, me and the tool guy. So we had to, but the thing is, I didn't want to just change everything. If not, then just buy a new one. So I wanted to keep it looking as original as possible. So you can see here the head itself. You can see how old the head is. In fact, it is the same head from 50 years ago, but you can see the platings are actually different. Yep, so it's from the old plating, but what we do is we take the filing, we take the, I forgot what it is, the roller thing, and then you just put the material in. Basically, it's like a cheap version of filing. You put that, you dismantle the prongs, okay, and then you just put it close to just file it off a little bit, shave off the corroded part of the metal, the gold contacts, and voila, you have yourself a relatively new and stable power connection. And change the fuse, rewire the heads, but this was completely gone, so we had to DIY a new one. But as you can see, the switch here, we tried to retain as much of the vintage style as much as possible. So yeah, we had to wire up a few stuff, and he even did a lock at the cable there so that it will not be accidentally pulled out. So that will not be very good, right? So all in all, and yeah, this cable, oh my god, I've measured it. This cable is 8 meters long. Like freaking 8 meters. Nowadays, all you can find outside is like what, 3 meters, 6 meters at best, but this is freaking 8 meters. So wow. So the only shortcoming of this is the thickness of the cable actually is, the thickness of the wire is actually less thick compared to the more modern solutions. So what that means is you cannot feed through a ton of current through this particular extension, which is why I only outfitted with one plug, so you cannot daisy chain or whatever. Yeah, it's slightly smaller, so that means the internal, the live, neutral, and earth cable, the earth wires are actually thinner than usual. So yeah, it cannot handle the current. It cannot handle that much current, or else it will trip because it will overheat. So all in all, it was a fun project. So I really love how we managed to salvage the original head. So as you can see here, this sign, you can focus. Oh right, yeah. Like the original sign is really very old. Yeah, but yeah, glad that it works. So I always have this saying, as an engineer, nothing is really impossible. The only impossible thing is when you don't have the tools to do it. Yeah, but I'm kidding, I took that from the Bible. Anyway, yeah, that's all for now. So yeah, if you have any old electronics lying around and you really don't want to throw them away because of their vintage value, right? Yeah, just bring them to a friend who is an engineer, who knows, you might be able to find something that revives or something that looks like is reused from 50 plus years ago. Alright, that's all for today. See you guys.